All right, guys, welcome back to 1% with Miles. This channel is going to be dedicated to motivation, fitness, how to get in shape, how to put on muscle, all those type of things. So if you want to see more, make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to be posting every 2 to 3 days. I'm an online coach. I've been making content for 5 years now. I've been training for more than 5 years. I've been through a cutting stage, bulking stage, dirty bulking, everything you can think of fitness-wise. I've been through it, and now I'm here to teach you with no bullshit involved. Now, the number one way, and I'm going to get straight into it, to lose weight and lose fat, the number one thing that you have to do is be in a calorie deficit. We all have a certain amount of calories we burn through every single day, right? And we all have a maintenance number. What does this mean? So when it comes to our calories, if we look up a calorie calculator, it'll give us what is called our maintenance number. Now, when we eat at this certain number every day, and for me, I think it's around 3,000 calories, let's just say. If I eat at 3,000 calories every single day, I'm gonna be maintaining my weight. Anytime we go over it, we call it a surplus, calorie surplus, and that's how we gain weight over time. Anytime we're under it, we're in a calorie deficit, and that's how we lose weight. And that's the number one thing you need to be in. Now, how much calories should your deficit be? Now, generally speaking, anywhere from 300 to 600 calories is a perfect calorie deficit. Now, you do not want to go too much under this number, because what's going to happen is you're barely going to be eating. So one, it's going to be very hard to put on muscle during this cut, and your hormones are going to get fucked because you're barely eating, and you're just going to feel tired and lazy as shit all the time because, again, you're barely eating, right? So 300 to 600 calories is literally perfect. Now, while you're in this deficit, it's important to obviously still be in the gym, and I'm gonna get into that in a second, but it's important to be getting around your body weight in grams of protein every day. Now, why is this important? Number one, protein is gonna help keep you more full, so it's gonna cause you to binge eat a lot less and, eat those certain snacks a lot less because you're gonna be full. But more importantly, it's gonna allow you to put on muscle and increase your metabolism over time while you're in this deficit. So that way, when you cut all this fat down, you're gonna have an incredible physique and get a lot stronger over time. Now, while you're in this deficit, you need to still be strength training. Now, you can strength train anywhere from 2 to 6 times a week. Generally speaking, 5 days a week is perfect. You really want 1 to 2 rest days a week, because recovery is how you're going to gain muscle and see progress. And anytime you're working out like damn near every single day, it's going to be a lot harder to recover and generally get progress and the progress you want. So when it comes to strength training, right? A lot of people think that while you're cutting, you should be lifting light weights because it helps drop more calories. Stop. No. You need to still be training heavy, and you need to have high intensity while you're in the gym. Now, for me personally, I always recommend to everybody and my clients, your volume per week, per muscle group, should be 8 to 12 sets. That's it. No matter if you're bulking, cutting, I don't give a damn what you're doing. 8 to 12 sets is literally all you need. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's just say I'm going to the gym 4 days a week and I'm doing an upper lower split, right? Let's say on my upper day, I do 2 chest movements. On those 2 chest movements, I'm doing 2 sets each. So that's 4 sets total for my upper body day just for chest. Now, if I'm doing that 2 times a week, do the math, quick maths, as Skepta said, or whatever the fuck the UK rapper was, that's 8 sets per week. And that's literally all you need. 8 to 12 sets, all you need. Now, with that being said though, because you're only doing 2 sets per exercise, you need to learn how to train hard. If you're new to the gym, obviously the number one thing is form and control first. But once you get that down, learn how to actually go heavy and push yourself without ego lifting. Now, you don't have to go till failure every single set, but generally speaking, close to it at least. Because you have to understand, when it comes to gaining muscle and getting stronger, especially as a natural, the number one thing is mechanical tension. It's not going slow. It's not slow eccentrics. It's not tearing the muscle. All that is bullshit. The number one way to get stronger and gain muscle is mechanical tension. And you have to achieve that through going heavy and lifting heavy. You too, girls. Now, once you have all that down, the calorie deficit, eating clean, getting around your body weight in grams of protein every day, and your strength training routine and training hard in the gym, other things that can help out with, getting abs, getting shredded, whatever, is getting around 10K steps in every day. I know this is like a trend right now, but it helps, because let's just say my calorie deficit number is around 2,500 calories, right? If I go out and do 10K steps in every day, I can lose an additional anywhere from like 200 to 300 calories. So really, I'm still eating 2,600 calories, but because I'm burning more, I'm gonna be able to lose fat faster, if that makes sense. Same thing with doing actual cardio, whether that's Stairmaster, jogging, running, basketball, your choice. Doing this a couple times a week or almost every day, which is what I do. I go running every day. You're gonna be able to burn a lot more calories and just be able to cut quicker. Now, if you're like me and you're hungry all the time and you're a big back, right? If my calorie deficit number is 2,600 and I go running every day and I lose an additional 500 calories, that means if I'm eating 2,600 calories, I burn an additional 500. So really, I'm at 2,100. You can either keep it there and be able to burn fat faster, or you can literally eat back that 500 calories additionally that you burned, and you'll still be in a deficit. So you'll still be losing weight, but you'll be able to eat more, if that makes sense. On top of that, in the gym, I see a lot of people that are overweight and have a lot of fat. I don't know, think that if they hit abs, do core, that they'll magically just have abs one day. Listen, spot reducing body fat is literally impossible. It's not a real thing. You need to be able to lose the fat first to be able to see the abs. But with that being said too, abs are still a muscle at the end of the day, so you still need to develop them. Literally, the only exercise you need is some type of weighted cable crunch or the weighted ab machine, and just focus on progressive overload with that. Literally all you need. And that's literally it. A calorie deficit, eat your body weight in rounded grams of protein, stick to strength training 2 to 5 times a week or 2 to 6 times a week, 10K steps in every day and cardio a couple times a week is the perfect formula to getting shredded in your dream physique. The only other thing that I have to say in this video is when it comes to your protein sources, you can have eggs, lean meats, Greek yogurt is a good one that I like to eat. You can have fish, but in your calorie deficit, you obviously want to eat clean, because not only is that going to keep you healthy and get you to your goals faster, but you're just going to feel a lot better and be a lot more healthier. And nutrition is the name of the game when it comes to actually seeing progress in the gym. And a really big thing too, before I end this video, that a lot of people fuck up on is cutting out carbs completely. Carbs are your body's main source of energy. You need it for your workouts, to have high energy for your workouts, to be able to push yourself and not feel tired. And it's also needed and essential for recovery and getting the progress you want. For your pre-workout meal, it should be high carbs so you have high energy for your workouts. For me personally, I'll literally just have ground turkey and rice drizzled with honey, or I'll have like some type of Greek yogurt fruit bowl. Just keep it simple. But once you have all those things in check and you start doing that, I promise you within a month, you should lose anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds. Getting shredded is not hard. Getting your dream physique is not hard. Getting in shape is not hard. You just have to stick to the plan and stick to these things in general. It's gonna take time, but as you start to shred down, you'll see it in the mirror and you'll be more happy about sticking to your routine, because a lot of the times people try to do everything by themselves and they don't have these things in check, and it makes it a lot harder to stick to their routine because they're not seeing the results they want. But that's it for this video, man. Again, this video or this channel is gonna be dedicated to fitness, motivation, all that good stuff. So if you guys have any questions about literally anything fitness-wise, motivation-wise, anything like that, please drop it in the comments and I will make an entire video about it. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna be posting like every 2 to 3 days on this channel. Free game, free knowledge. And again, this is 1% with Miles. Stay tuned for the next one.